Alright, hello everyone, and today I'm going to be showing you something that I have missed for many years. 7 years to be exact. My parents' Gateway 2000 P5 200. It was made in the year 1996. Later 96, early 97. The computer, I don't remember what exactly it came with, besides it originally came with a 12-speed disk drive. Parts have been saved. And currently, this is not the original unit. The badge was picked off. Not much of it really exists besides the hard drive, which actually boots still in this computer here, which has a Intel motherboard, or not Intel, American Matron's board from like 2010. This is just an old 3.5-inch drive, which came out of an old Lenovo, which was completely gutted, and it was at an old factory, so I did not grab the shell, but everything else was gone, so. But the floppy drive is still laying there, so why not, you know? Unfortunately, I don't think the cable is there. I don't have a cable wired up to it, but, you know, why not at least put it in here for now? This is a HP CD writer, which was added on later by my dad. Badge from the Gateway, as I already said. This is the original 12-speed, which was in the Gateway. And basically, I think this looks pretty close, except for the fact is... Same time, no. Because if you think about it... Okay, my dog's about to howl. Howl, I mean, sorry. Dang, I think the basement door is open. Well, anyway. It is a Max-Tor hard drive, which honestly, it's pretty big. American Matrons. Honestly, I think I can set this camera right here. If I hold it up, this little Dodge key fob. Or not Dodge, Chrysler key fob. There. No. Sorry, this is not very good. My dog's gonna run the basement. And we're not allowed to let her go down, so. Oh, yeah, right. F2. Sorry. Just balance the phone here. Is that possible? Dang, we're so close. Why? Can't you just balance it? You know? What am I saying? This point I'm lost. Just... I have to just say forget it. It's just ruining the video. Okay, whatever. Just open up the door. Yes, there's a SpongeBob lamp there. Don't ask me. Where are you? Don't need you howling. Or doing something. It's a quick video when that's not happening. Okay. Oh yeah, computer freezes right here. I don't know why. But, it will freeze if the computer gets unplugged or turned off. I always turn off the power strip for the power bill. So, because 3 computers plugged in, you know, the power supply sucking power, you know, or 3 of them sucking power as well as the monitors. Because they're prepared to turn on at any second. So they're drawing the 120 volts or whatever. Do not go into safe mode. It's always what the computer used to do, which is why it got all torn apart and thrown away. And some parts survived. But yeah, it takes a minute. There's a light in that light saying the hard drive is loading. I don't understand why I can't balance this here. Can I balance it? I need my real camera. It's just sitting in my closet right now. I think the battery's dead. It's a nice Canon. Instead, I'm just going to use my junk iPhone SE. I don't know why I have an iPhone. I hate these things. Probably because it's the only phone that's really compatible with the service provider. Because the service provider's crap, so. Dang it. Just sit up. I have to throw this phone across the room. I've already thrown it before. I hate this thing. Surprisingly, the screen's not cracked yet. Anyway. We'll just cut the video considering how horrible of an intro this was. Especially considering trying to balance the phone, going out and get my dog. It's just horrible. Here I am still talking about it because, you know. Anyway, the Gateway originally came with this keyboard right here, which is in very good condition and it has never been cleaned before. I don't really know if you can see in there, but that's very clean. Here. Dang it. There's no light. Well, anyway, it is very clean, and it literally just looks pretty much clear almost in there. Not clear, but pretty much just bright white still. This mouse right here, believe it or not, is actually the first model of the Microsoft mouse. I could be wrong. I believe it is, though. The first model of the Microsoft mouse. The scroll mouse, not Microsoft mouse. Scroll. The Gateway came with a Microsoft mouse. I don't think it had a scroll on it. There's a really quiet startup sound. Turn it up a bit louder. But my brother drew that a long time ago. I don't have the Acer, not Acer, the Gateway CRT right now. Not right now. I don't even have it. It was pitched a long time ago. Kinda regret that just because of the fact I don't have. But at the same time, you know, the computer's gone. I just really wish the entire computer still existed. It would have if I just didn't take it apart. There's only like 4 though, so. Oh well, can't reverse it. Good news is a lot of the parts still exist for it. I still remember taking it apart and like literally trying to put all of the parts of the computer, or a lot of them, like the motherboard, bunch of parts, cables, and just trying to put them into a container. I really don't know why. It was basically like the computer just taken apart and put all the guts of the computer just going into a bin. Just the odd part. I don't really know what I was doing. My mom said no to keeping all the parts though, so. A lot of them were pitched, especially the motherboard, unfortunately. Which I never did. I did though. The video card and audio card, sound card, just they're in the computer right now. Sound card, no, it's in the computer, and it's even mounted in place, but it's not actually hooked up because there is no port for it. The monitor, or the VGA card, graphics card, is because there actually is a port for it. And the good news is I actually have full video card drivers, so well, oh, okay, there we go. Yes, this is a Packard Bell CRT display, or monitor. Okay, so this was buried in my closet, and then there was a a compact CRT just sitting out in the open. I got this Packard Bell one out for a special reason. So, soon I might be getting a new computer in my collection. It is a Packard Bell, obviously. I was about to say it and then just paused. Maybe I should hold off. I'm not going to say what when it was made or anything, but it should give you a hint considering I have this monitor out. So, the only thing I know so far is that the person who purchased the PC bought it with no monitor. That's right. They purchased a Acer monitor, which honestly, that's pretty cool. I'm going to include this monitor with the unit, not putting it for sale, but this unit actually has the original manuals and everything else, pretty much. Original mouse, keyboard, all of it's in really good condition. The Acer monitor, yeah, not really sure what I'm going to do with that. It's in very good condition. I'm probably just going to put it with the gateway, because I plan to put the gateway back in the basement and take my main setup down away from that, because I got a wireless internet card in my Lenovo there, which is a nice quad core machine with 8 gigs of RAM, my main computer. Yeah, it's a pretty sad setup. So we have this Dell monitor from like year 2008. I paid $5 for, or maybe 10. I can't remember. It was either 5 or 10. I think it was 5. This Dell keyboard, which came from the Dell right down there, the one at the very bottom. This monoprice mouse, believe it or not, came with that Packard Bell. Didn't come with it. Well, like when I picked it up, I was given a box of stuff, and that was in there, monoprice mouse, or whatever it's called. But anyway, the computer is booted up now. I'm gonna put the camera down a little bit. Okay, now I would just play music that's on here, but why would I do that? I don't need copyright. I really like the loading windows, you know, like where the windows just kind of goes like, it's waves. But I also really like the background, like whenever the computer sits, like the screensaver. You know, the screensaver, you know, with all the capacitors, chips, and then it shows like the background as a board, a blank board. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Got resistors and capacitors and stuff flying around. Sorry, I'm really not awake today, am I? Well, anyway. So for now, this is where the gateway is going to be. I'm probably going to play some games on it that I used to play. Soon after. And, so whenever I get that, I plan to take the Acer, the Acer monitor, put it with this whole setup here, and put that back downstairs, take away my old setup, and just throw it under my bed. Even though there's really no room, I'll find a spot. I'll just put it underneath the computer monitor, or not monitor. Actually, yeah, it is a monitor. It's just it's a beige monitor. It's a LCD monitor. I had plans. Basically, I want to use it with an old desktop, a beige unit. But, you know, of course, CRTs take up a lot of space. So, that's what I want to do. Put the beige monitor with an old beige computer, so you don't have to have like, you know, an old Goodwill Dell monitor or something. Those are pretty cheap. So, yeah. I have never had a monitor burn up. Computer? No. Anyway, that's about it for this computer. I'm not going to shut it down right now because I'm going to play on it. Play a few games. I might play Duke Nukem, which I never had when I was little. Not never had, but I didn't have it when I was little. And why would I? But yeah, the computer's been torn apart for about 7 years now, and well, here it is. This is permanent home. I don't have a proper power supply. It's a really small one. It has the wrong pin connector and everything. HPC writer. Drive up above is actually broken. For some reason, the computer will never boot with it hooked up. It's unrecognized, and it doesn't even eject all the way. I don't know what happened. It worked whenever the computer was taken apart. I never ripped it apart or, you know, intentionally did it. No. So I don't know what happened, but the drive is just magically broken. So, anyway, thank you for watching.